welcome to Gone Home Live Edition. Actually, Console Edition, but hey. Hey, I'm doing. Select the new game. I have no idea if it's gonna save or not on the. It did it when on last time I streamed on Twitch, but this time it's YouTube.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Why not? I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again. Okay, don't be worried. I love you. Sam. Like the third person locked us out. Hold on a minute. Better. A lot better. I can barely see now. Got a key in my bag. No. Well. Yeah, what to do? You don't know what the fuck. Stop, break the window. That was a fucking ass throw. Really. I don't think that's fair. Oh, there's... Oh, hello. Lamp. No, I do not want to turn off the lamp or open folders. important.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Alright. Good to know. Or not. I don't know. Daniel from the old neighborhood called, he wants to come see this new house called back. Daniel is a cool weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is at the kendo when we were little. Oh, you fucking dick. Probably a fucking fake kid. Oh, it's old fucking crazy system. Y'all talking. Buddha.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport, so you don't have to pick me up.
God.
Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
God help. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really clueless. Paris. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating the. Never heard of it. And wearing, I mean, it is too early to actually do this. I haven't not slept yet. I've been up all night. Like every time when I record, I've been up all night. I didn't get no sleep. I'm going to have lots of films developed when I get back, Sam. Bringing you back something from the Shakespeare book company since you are my third sister. Love you all, Katie. That's nice. Oh, there we go. Let's open this door. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on first day of class so that we can get right into the swing of things. One study folder with pocket size. Positive values. Yeah, there's no cross now. I mean, who would be excited for school? I mean, they get a better job and stuff like that, but literally, one has a degree, got you. Never mind. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell ring. See you at 8 a.m. See you soon, and again, welcome. Because I have friends with that complete college that are
Oh
working.
my God, you are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So it's the first day of school. And there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
That's interesting. Come on, there was something at the door. There's something in there. Remind me. They say that Jack a question of specialization, but sureness of purpose and dedication. Craft. If you happen to be targeted for a combination LV/CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular. Why didn't that break? Oh God, more reading. Parenting by other hero being 10 or 9 You know what? No. It is too early to actually try anything. I do not know why I'm streaming. Then again, I need to pass the time with something. This must be the study. Interesting. Grab it. Wait. Oh, never mind. Nothing. Nearly. Oh, there is something right there. A stranger under my roof. Well, that's something I don't see here. I literally don't know what type of game this is. Let's put that back. Let's put that back and forget we saw that. So that is a nice way to hide things. Get out of the study. Never return. Never return. Never return to that shit. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
I can fucking crouch.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Street Fighter is an awesome video game.
This
Big
is
gold
a
star
severe
out of
weather
his backpack.
The Northwest Weather
Hey man,
Service
how have you
rain
been?
conditions
I
affecting
know
the
you
following
are,
counties:
Cousin
Austin
Arthur
County,
and everything
Boone
now.
County,
My
Dawn
editor
County,
at
Tacoma County, and
HF.
Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows
Too
and
much
doors.
review
Flood
work
conditions
to
are expected at
go
lower elevations.
around and other. Naturally, I thought of you were saying in your last letter how much pain it is in trying to find a doctor for your religious work. Like that.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Stay at home with the blessings of God, truth and light, power down.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations. This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and
Definitely
torrential
probably
rain
no better
conditions
than my last
affecting
fight.
the following counties: Austin County,
Oh, hello.
Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at
I
lower
do not
elevations.
want to read that. I feel like it's important. Yeah, what the fuck happened here? Oh, here. Oh, someone must have made a. Like, what? No. That is not good.
This is a severe weather warning.
Doctor.
The Northwest
yeah.
Weather Service reports high
Your
winds
boy
and
is
torrential rain
that,
conditions affecting the following counties:
Grab highlighter.
Austin County,
Look bad.
Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria
Grab
County.
button.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors.
Brad, boom.
Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
I could have saw that button on my sister. Because back then, oh my god. Why?
This is a severe
Oh,
weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service
oh
reports
god.
high winds and torrential rain
I'm
conditions
really tired, but I'm actually seeing that over there as a, what is this, fun grabbing coupons, stuff like that. Let's see. Coupons, let's see what the coupons are. Save 25 out of, stuff. I feel like one of these rooms is gonna scare the shit out of me one of these days. And it's just gonna be horrible. Fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. player. Up close. I don't know how well I'm doing or anything on here because I can't look it up. I don't know if you can hear me clearly or not. I don't even know how to actually do anything. I'm just a noob at streaming. Ooh. Drink this. Look. I can inform you that unfortunately making folks will be unable to post others will follow up to the repairs despite the low sales price. That will save you. We went ahead with the publication of the second book of Hope with John Lester series checking on how the sales of the second book have impacted lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship obviously is much and here it has been a pleasure working as a publisher and in this year and John Lester the past around. God, is this dad with Psycho would kill everybody? I'm gonna find dead bodies here! Dead bodies everywhere! Yeah! Can you please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that Psycho House girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the Psycho House. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
dead body. Yeah. Well, the electric bill is probably gonna be high. So the trade on might be a bad idea to so. Oh. I don't want to get my. That's a dark and spooky area that I don't want to go to. Oh God, I'm tired of you cursing, so I can. I gotta practice curses for years. Oh, the locked door was brilliant. Seriously, I'm dead tired over here. for wait, is there a light over here? Yeah. I feel like I want to really Bratmobile.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Oh, she was Christian. Oh, do I get to? Oh, if I could literally play Street Fighter. Is there Street Fighter over here? Can I plug it up? Where the fuck is this system?
We're so cool.
Seriously, where the fuck is the Nintendo, Super Nintendo system? I would love to play some Street Fighter now. No posh. God, lightning carrying me, to be honest. Oh god. I mean, literally just this house ransacked. It just literally doesn't want me to go at all. Because I'm afraid something's gonna, like, pop out or something. But again, this is what I'm doing. And ooh. The voices, they tell me things. They tell me things. Oh shit! God, that lightning is not helping. Cause literally, nope, nope. I'm probably gonna be freaked out about a non-horror game. Just think about it. This is maybe a non-horror game. Sorry, said again. I'm probably like, oh, another Holy Bible. They were definitely Christian. Just like God. Band-Aid. Quick save. What kind of bathroom doesn't have a mirror? Oh, hello. Oh. no idea where I've been or. I would read them, but what the fuck? Do not enter if red lights are on. I won't enter. Oh! Hello! I clearly have the great fear against mannequins. I do not like mannequins. I do not want to see them. I am very terrified of them. So there's nothing over here, so there's something down here. Alright, so basically pretty much explored all the house and stuff, so basically I don't know what to do next, but I'm going back downstairs. There should be something down there under the stairs like you said. Go back up there and check again. You're not helping, Lightning. I'll help you stop for the sake of me. Yeah, bedroom looks like the
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
There's one more up there. Okay, so it's over there. Oh, there it is. Oh, you gotta be shitting me! Fuck this, fuck this. Zero 5001. Down floor. They have, oh god, Ouija boards are not good at all. Yeah, Ouija boards. Really, why would you have a Ouija board? That would do stuff. What stuff? Talk to the dead? Are you sure you're talking to the dead? Maybe. 0501. Alright then.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Oh god, fun times in the basement. What spooky scariness awaits us down here? Probably death. Or not. Probably not death. Not death, but not death. What? Oh. probably overreacting to some stuff, but oh no, more. Like I just want it to be light everywhere. You can actually get lost down here. I mean, seriously, oh my god, how... Or in this area, but I'm not going up there yet. Another area.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show. They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group. Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I take him for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
Seriously, who the fuck? I'm really being serious. I mean, who the fuck ran Texas? Oh my god, man. Probably have to go. I haven't recorded this long since my early days at YouTube. I used to do when I started the Kingdom Hearts series. I meant that literally was about an hour and something long episodes each. more likes. Guess I've been everywhere.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Like something somewhere over here.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes. I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something, but they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase. We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally... The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait. God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the Army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Is that it?
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
Anything else? Silver trophy. Yeah. So, see you later, guys.